Hey, 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 welcome to Knott's Country Kitchen, where I cook Southern food my way. It was all passed down the recipes from my grandmama to my mama, and then my mama to us girls. So I just absolutely love these recipes that they left behind for us girls to be able to present them. So anyway, y'all come on in, kick off your shoes, let's have us a Wimdinger of a time, and guess what? We are making chicken Alfredo. Yay, y'all, chicken Alfredo. So anyhow, uh, if you want to continue to see my videos, please give me a thumbs up and share me out so that way other people can see and I can get out there. I'd be greatly appreciated to each and every one of y'all for that. Be sure that you just, like I said, put your thumbs up. That just indicates that you like me, and make a little comment, because that way it gets out and it gets me like, oh, okay, well, she's got a lot, so let's go ahead and put her above, the others and so forth. So anyhow, do that for me. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all know God loves you too. So anyhow, we're going to make chicken Alfredo. So let's get started. I'm going to tell you step by step, honey. I've got pasta boiling in the back of behind me, so that way we're going to get started on doing the chicken. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what you do first on this chicken. Let me turn you around over here so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to take, I just buy regular chicken strips just like this, okay, just like that, and then I take it and put it on plastic wrap. And what you're going to do is, because it'll flatten out, number one, you'll get more chicken this way, and number two, it'll be thinner and it'll cook faster for you. So that way, if you need to get a meal on the table ASAP, this is one way to do it. So you're going to need a little mallet just like this, and you're going to take it on small side, not the big side, small side. Place that plastic wrap just like this, and then just beat it out like this here. And then I'm going to show you what you're going to get out of this one little piece of chicken. It's going to go so far, y'all. You're going to think, oh my goodness, I really got a big old piece of chicken. Yes, you did. All right, so we beat it out just like so. Just like that. Look at how it's beat out, and then that way you actually get a bigger piece of chicken. And so this one here is my grandson's, and he don't like all the spices on it, so all I'm going to do for him is I'm going to put a little bit of salt on it, just like so. And then I'm going to cook his last, because he wants grilled chicken. He won't eat this other stuff, and that's fine. He's, he knows what he likes, so just like all of us, So anyhow, I'm going to press that down, and then what you want to do is you want to take this and put this on the other side. I'm going to use this hand because I touch the chicken. We don't want cross-contamination, y'all. So anyhow, hit it with a little salt on this side, and this is going to be for my baby Peyton. And so I'm going to put that aside. Let me put the lids aside, y'all. I have to clean up my area because I can't stand it. All right, well, I'm going to leave this one wrapped because this is going to be the last one that I fry. So we're going to do that. Put my mallet up. I'm going to get you back over here so you can see what we're cooking. Okay, so I got my hot plate, and y'all, I love this thing, but I'm still learning on it. Okay, so anyhow, y'all let me go and wash my hands because I got my sink area here, so I gotta need to go to the bathroom and wash my hands. Okay, I'll be right back. Now that I got my hands washed, and I should have paused that so that way you didn't have to worry about me going and doing that. So anyhow, now we're going to get started on cooking our chicken. I have all of these, and what I seasoned it with was a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of paprika. And once we get that done, then I'll show you the next step. So let me put this back down here. Let me stir my pasta real quick, y'all, because I don't want it to stick. Okay, now it's looking really good, y'all. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to put here's my skillet. Let me get you where you can see really, really good. Okay, There we go. I think you can see really good right there. Okay, so you're going to take olive oil. Let me move my little glass thing so I don't want it to get too hot. You're going to take some olive oil and you're just going to kind of grease the bottom of this. Just enough to where it's, coated nicely. And then what we're going to do is you're going to take 4 slices of bacon. You're going to dice them rather small. And then we're going to go from there. So we get our bacon in there. Let me go ahead and get my unit turned on. Yeah, got that right there. We're going to go ahead and cook our bacon. Get that rendered down. Because normally you would use pancetta bacon, which is an Italian bacon, but I didn't have it, so I'm going to do another route. Okay, so we're going to get all that bacon good and cooked, just like so. Can you see? Because my skillet's kind of high, but we'll try. Let me get the temperature down, y'all. A little too high. Now, like I said, I'm still learning these things. Okay, there we go. That's better. It's not cooking so fast and won't stick at the bottom of my skillet. But we do want all those things that rendering, those little particle pieces that come off of the bacon and stuff. We do want that because once we add that other ingredients like the half and half and stuff, it's going to be really good. It's going to be good, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to render this bacon down and I'll be right back. Now, that we got our bacon rendered down, got it all cooked up, absolutely. It's going to be so delicious, y'all, so delicious. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more of olive oil, put it down in there. We got that bacon grease. We're also going to take just a little pat of butter, just to kind of mix it with it. We're going to do 2 of those. Okay. Let me turn this down so it don't, because this really gets hot really quick. I'm learning that, y'all. What y'all gonna do with me but love me, y'all? Yeah, and I'm coming from the state of Texas, so anybody comes in, y'all please tell me what state you're coming from, whether it's Oklahoma, New York, or whatever. I'd love to hear from you. Y'all just comment and tell me what state you are in. All right, we got our grease and we got our bacon. Now, the chicken that I've got done, we're going to start frying those up. And it will not take long at all for this chicken to cook. Let me get that in there. There's enough room for 3 of them. Okay. Because this is really, once you do all the prepping time, getting it together is really, really simple, to be honest with you. All right. Y'all let me wet my whistle. Now I got to turn my heat up so it'll cook. And you'll see, let me go get a plate, and you'll see that it doesn't take long at all since you flatten that chicken out and then you got it seasoned. You want to go ahead, it's probably like 2-3 minutes per side, okay? You get another plate, and yes, I do paper plates to try to save on dishes, y'all. So, because we don't have a dishwasher. We are the dishwasher, so I try to save on that, y'all. All right, y'all, this is looking good. It's looking good. And you make sure that you do not crowd it, okay? Because if you crowd it, then it's not going to cook evenly. So, but you'll see that this is going to, be really faster than what you would if you was just frying chicken itself. So, y'all, let me do it. Oh, whistle again. And I'm doing my jammies. I know it has Christmas trees on it, but this is one of the things that we all wore as a theme for Christmas, and I still have it on. Like, I'm not going to just wear it for Christmas. I'm going to wear it all, all the time because it's my jammies. They're comfortable. So I'm coming to you in my jammies. All right, y'all. This is looking really, really nice. This one's ready to turn over, and then I'll show you what it looks like, and you'll see that it don't take no time at all to cook. This one's ready to turn as well. This one's ready to turn as well. Let me put this away so that way I can, hey, turn on Netflix for you, baby, and find a movie. Okay, well, sit. Okay. Okay, sit down and watch it, and we Papa alone, okay? Papa's playing a game. Yeah, he can watch that. It's on Netflix. All right, the sound that you have in the background is my grandson watching a movie. Turn it down, Stephen. Is watching a movie, so I don't have the rights to the music or the video, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. All right, y'all. Let me show you this. Ooh, y'all, my skillet's turning around. See there? Absolutely 100% good. Let that one go just a little longer. Let me put that over here because it's got grease. Put that up there, y'all. And I'll be right back when I finish cooking, and we'll put it all together. Now that we got all of our chicken cooked, we see all that nice rendering on the bottom. We still want that. That's going to be all of our flavor going into our stuff. So now at this particular part of the game, you're going to have 3 cloves of garlic. That's why you're going to put it at the end, because garlic has a tendency to cook away. I have just a few of orange bell pepper, which gives us lots of flavor. I love the flavor that it gives. I love all this on the bottom, and I hope that, I know my skillet is kind of thick, but I'm hoping that you get to see this. So, but this is going to bring all those flavors together. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful. Okay, at this part of the game, we're going to go ahead and add back in our bacon. We're going to turn it around just like this. I think my thing just went off. It did. Alright, let it get back up to control. I don't know why it turned off. I guess because I raised that skillet. But anyhow, it's going to render just like so. Let me see if I can raise y'all up where you can actually see the skillet. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see. Let's see if that helps. I know, because I want y'all to be able to see inside. Okay, we got all that together. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add a tablespoon of butter, because you have to have that to make the cream. And we're going to get all that good flavor off the bottom there, y'all. And now that our butter is melted, we're going to go in with some half and half. I really don't know how much it is. I just kind of eyeball it. But so I'll let you know what it is. Well, it's going to be half of that. This is 32 ounce, which is 1 quart. So I would say a pint. We're going to have a pint because that's all the cream. Then you're going to get all that goodness on the bottom, okay? All of that. That is, ooh, y'all, it's going to be so good. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be absolutely fabulous. So what you're doing now is you're making your Alfredo sauce, okay? So let's bring that to a boil. You're getting all that goodness off of the bottom of that skillet, y'all. You want to get all of that off, because that's where a lot of your flavor is, okay? I love cooking. I hope that y'all enjoy my recipes. I really do. Like I said, my mama made a lot of this stuff, and I'd sit back down in the kitchen watching my mama cook. And I tell you what, the aroma that would come out of that kitchen and the love that was being put in it, y'all, there's nothing like it. I'll tell you, there's nothing like it. So we're going to continue. We're going to bring that up to a boil now. Let it do its thing, y'all. And then once it starts boiling, then we have some fresh Parmesan cheese that we're going to put in it. My mom used to always say, a watch pot never boils, and she's right, it don't. Sometimes we get a little impatient, we're like, okay, come on, you know. But God says, you must have patience. Be patient and have, you know, have peace. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have patience and peace. So I hope that y'all do too, and I hope that, you know, that everybody is, you know, knows Jesus. And it's because I tell you what, a lot of things are happening in this world, and we need to really pay attention, because God says to sit still and keep watch. And that's what we really need to do, is keep watch, because everything He said that's going to happen, it's going on around us, y'all. So I hope that y'all keep Jesus in your heart. And I just felt like I needed to say that, you know, that there's so many people in this world that, you know, they have a hard time, y'all. But anyway, now that it's boiled, we're going to go in with some fresh Parmesan that I should, and I'm telling you, you can use the bag stuff, but there's nothing like fresh. Fresh gives it such a different flavor, and it's absolutely wonderful. So I suggest that you use, let me get here, put my Parmesan off in there, and that's like a cup of Parmesan, okay? And you're gonna stir that all in to thicken it up. Oh, y'all, this is looking so good. And I would actually add rosemary to this. I love rosemary and thyme and cilantro. Those are my really favorite ones. But if I had some fresh rosemary, I would put that in here too. So that's, you know, just create your own little recipes, y'all. You can always add, tweak, or whatever. That's what I like about cooking, is because you can always add. You can, you know, take away if you're like, you know, okay, well, I didn't really want that in there, but, you know, next time I won't do that, because once you do it, it's in there. But anywho, we're getting all that wonderful stuff at the bottom of this, y'all. All right. As you can see in this stage, it's getting thicker. When you do like this and you can see the bottom of your pan or skillet, then it's thick, okay? And that's what I'm getting right now. I'm seeing the bottom of my skillet. So let it come to a little bit of a more boil. All right. So now what we're going to do is, at this stage of the game, we're going to go ahead and add our pasta. I already cooked the pasta. It's already ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and add our pasta into this, okay? We get our pasta in there, just like so. And then we're going to toss that into that Alfredo sauce. Okay? We're going to toss it around, get it all good and coated. Oh, y'all, this is looking so fabulous. Let me turn that heat down, because I don't want the Alfredo sauce to burn. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. Oh, y'all look at that. Y'all, can y'all see that? Oh, y'all, that is so wonderful. I'm telling you, so wonderful. Oh, there's nothing like home cooked food. I'm telling you, you can go out to restaurants and that's fine if you just need a break. But I tell you what, I prefer home cooked meals because number one, I know what I'm putting in it and what I don't want in it. So anyway, we got that good and coated with our Alfredo sauce. Whoop, y'all, I can't do a dead gum thing without making a mess, y'all. I'm just saying. All right, now this is done. We have our chicken. You're going to lay your chicken right on top of it so that way we can cut it up and we can eat it with our sauce. So I'm going to turn this off and let it start cooling down. And I'm going to plate it up and I'm going to show you what the finished product is, y'all. Okay? Let me get a plate. All right. We're going to get this all plated up, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And see how simple it is? I mean, you don't have to go to a 5-star restaurant to get a good meal. You can cook this at home. The prep time is more, it takes more time for the prep time. So I say, you know, you can always prep ahead of time. So anyway, you're going to take your chicken. You're going to place that right on the side there. Y'all, and let me get where I can operate here and I'll show y'all the finished product. And I know it's going to be good, y'all. I know it's going to be good. I'm going to cut a little piece of my chicken off. And I usually top it off to, make it look good. And I will when I put the picture on the post. But for right now, I'm just going to show you. Look, I got the chicken. I got my Alfredo sauce. You got all those wonderful flavors. Oh, I wish y'all could smell this kitchen because I tell you what, between the bacon and the garlic and bacon and garlic and the bell pepper and stuff, y'all, I'm telling you, it's going to be fabulous. Does it smell good in here, honey?
Yes, it does.
He said, yes, it does. You want to try a taste test? Well, let my husband take the taste test, y'all. Yeah, and it's soft, it's warm. Is that good, honey? Good Alfredo sauce? Y'all see, hey, that comes from my king. My king. Let me go ahead and get me a little bite. I'm going to get this here, and then I'm going to plate up my family and get them fed. Let me do a little bit more, y'all. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? Let me go in for a bite. Y'all got to do that. I'm not even joking with you. That is some good stuff right there. And I ain't gonna float my own boat, but I'm gonna float my own boat, y'all. Because that's some good stuff. I'm gonna go in for another noodle, y'all. That chicken and that Alfredo sauce on pasta. Oh, y'all. And you could even use penne pasta. That'll go with it good, really, too. Y'all gotta try that. That is absolutely delicious. It's full of flavor. It's easy breezy. The longest that it takes is just the prep time of getting everything ready to go, so that way you're all ready to go, so to speak, just like I said. But anyway, y'all, if y'all like my recipes, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Make a comment and say, oh, that looks good, or give me the recipe. I'll be more than happy to give you the recipe. So anyway, until then, y'all share me out. I ask y'all to do that. That way I can see your little share button showing that you did share me out. And I tell you what, y'all always remember, God loves you. Oh, He loves you so much. Y'all, He died on the cross for us. That is unconditional love, even though we're not worthy of it. But I tell you what, God loves you. I love you. Keep a pure heart. And for goodness sake, if you don't have anything nice to say about anybody, let's don't say anything at all. God bless you and walk in the light. I'll see you next time.